So yesterday we all got the news that Batwoman and Legends of Tomorrow have been canceled after Batwoman's third season and Legends' seventh season, respectively. And all I have to say to this and my reaction to it was kind of a mixture of emotions. Because on the one hand, I was ecstatic because fuck Batwoman, it was garbage and it sucked. And I'm like, thank God the CW managed to fucking wake up and say to themselves, you know what, this show is bad, let's get rid of it. On the other hand, I was upset because it took them 3 years to fucking do so. But I'm going to come into this with a level head and maybe explain my side of things and why I think this shit happened and where do I stand. Batwoman was doomed from the start. I think we can all agree with this. From the bad marketing to the bad everything was bad. I mean, from the choreography, the writing, and just everything. Batwoman was fucking horrible, right? And then the main actress didn't come back, so that's not a good omen. And then you replace her with a tokenized version of the character, and it was bad, right? And again, this is not a knack towards any of the actors or actresses. This is more like a knack on the writers and the producers, because let's be honest, they were the reasons for why the show was bad. And the show's ratings were declining. And I know people are going to make the argument for, oh, well, it does well on streaming services. No, I'm sorry, that's no longer an excuse because you're losing money. At the end of the day, you're realistically losing money at the end of the day. There was no interest about the show. They basically decided to take a character and try to make her the womanized version of Batman. And let me be clear here, Batwoman is not Batman because she uses guns. It's the same problem with Supergirl, where Supergirl is a different character than Superman, but they decided to make her a female version of Superman, if that makes any sense. So, on the I just don't think the show had a lot of longevity. Now, does it suck that it ended on a cliffhanger? Sure. Do we really care? No. Because personally, the show, it was on its last legs. Now, Legends, on the other hand, I'm a bit mixed on. When it first started, I was just like, meh, it's fine. It's a good outlet for like the side characters that aren't doing anything, for them to have their own show, to maybe, let them spread their wings a little bit. The second and third seasons, I thought, okay, this is really entertaining. I like this. When they brought, Thawne, Dark, and Merlin back for like the Legion of Doom stuff. Then, and then the stuff in season three, that was some good shit. And then once we got to season four, it starts to lose the plot a little bit, and it just became more like a show where, when essentially it basically was more like, we're just gonna throw stuff at the wall and see if it sticks. But that's fine, and I could see the appeal of Legends of Tomorrow. It's a kooky show, I guess you could say. It's fun, time travel shenanigans. And again, that's a show that maybe I could see they could have squeezed one more season out of it if they wanted to. Um, but again, with Legends, it's what it is. I mean, no one really cared about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure, and again, not an act towards anybody, because again, I understand what they're going for, but was it going to work in the long term? No. I just think it's a show that ran its course, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like even though you maybe could have squeezed maybe one or two more seasons out of it, I just felt like, again, it sucks because again, I can maybe use the argument, well, people are out of work and now they got to find stuff, but they'll probably find jobs elsewhere. But if it wasn't for the Discovery merger, I personally think that Batwoman probably would have gotten a fourth season, just like Legends of Tomorrow would have gotten an eighth season. And that's why I'm not giving CW any credit. Because it's not because they woke up and said, oh, well, maybe Batwoman was terrible. No. They did so because of the Discovery merger. Again, it's just one of those things where I'm not giving CW any credit, nor am I going to applaud them for it. because at the end of the day, who cares? And while I'm ecstatic about Batwoman ending and Legends ending, or well, not as much Legends. I mean, Legends is just like, nah, it sucks, but whatever. Um, it's what it is, I guess.